As an Aldo fan, y'all know I'm extremely happy with that performance. Obviously, my voice isn't there right now, so the commentary is going to be a little bit difficult, but I'm going to try to do it to the best of my ability. Now, although a lot of people, especially people who are new to the sport, tend to try to write him off, especially if they just came in when he lost to McGregor. You know, he did something very uncharacteristic. He was angry. He fell into McGregor's rhythm very early and got caught by a very clean counterpunch that McGregor trained to do. But he's been able to rebound from that. And if you were to see Aldo in his career now, if you would have told me after that fight that this is where their careers would be after that, I definitely would be a little bit skeptical. But Aldo, he's now a proven force in the bantamweight division after his win against Rob Font. Very, very solid, efficient performance. And something that Marshall Mind and I talked about with Jose Aldo, something that he had to work on, was being a lot more efficient with his strikes in terms of his counter shots. Not necessarily because he doesn't have good cardio, because he's gone 5 rounds plenty of times before. But if you're ever forced to fight at a pace that you yourself don't usually do, anybody will tire. Things like, and also like his opponents being durable. In terms of Jan and Holloway, they are both two durable human beings that are also able to set a good pace, but they build accordingly. They build. So I see a lot of people saying, you just have to set a high pace against Aldo and he'll fade. That's not going to work. You have to be taking that risk to get hit by Aldo, and Aldo hits very hard. Holloway has said it before. Aldo hit him. One of the hardest guys to hit him probably before the Poirier fight. Volkanovski said this man is extremely fast and he had to slow down Aldo when he was fighting him. Jan believes that Aldo can beat everybody else in the bantamweight division. He is that good still at 35 years old, 17 plus years fighting and cutting down a weight class. That's absolutely fucking insane. So in this game, I think this might be my third Aldo showcase, so I don't really have to get into the specifics of what he's good at. But he definitely deserves some clinch hooks. Every single clinch strike that I'm flowing through right now deserves a buff. He also dropped Rob Font as a result of a clinch knee to the body, but also a little bit of work to the head as well. His punches, I don't know why his real uppercut was a level 3. It should be a 4. He stunned Max Holloway with that, and Holloway's very, very hard to stun. He's used that as an anti-wrestling move. He drives those knees up the middle, the teeps up the middle, the front kicks. And for him to improve his efficiency and then be able to carry all that power late into round 5, it was absurd. I also definitely lost my voice screaming for the guy too. It's nuts. It's insane. Made me extremely happy. And it's very inspirational. You can't tell me you can't watch a performance like that after a man has been counted out so many times, after coming off of that very competitive but brutal loss to Jan, especially after those Holloway fights. This man has probably been told plenty of times that he's had to retire. And here he is again, never outside the top 5 of the 2 divisions that he's fought in. He's poised to make another run. So it is with great honor that I'm going to showcase Jose Aldo once again.
Coming up next, it's
very interesting that this individual chose Poirier. So Poirier in featherweight, I think as a result of the lightweight buff, he partially got buffed himself here in featherweight, probably accidental. But had Aldo and Poirier fought back then, Aldo would have destroyed him. And not only was Poirier's durability not there, but his patience wasn't there. He's obviously not the same guy. Oh, okay. Okay, this is exactly, you know what? This is a perfect type of person to show you what I mean. Aldo's really nasty with those pivots, so I love using them with Aldo, especially because he was the guy that Jeff Howard said that they used Aldo as the example for the pivot lunges in this game. So one more time. Boom, let's go. And Aldo, he picks his shots very well when he hurts somebody. I mean, early in his career, he'd go buck wild like a berserker and just go nuts, but he was very patient. Same thing with the Renato Moicano fight, even Jeremy Stevens fight as well. just an all-around patient individual. And with Aldo, you have to stand your ground because, especially if you were to run against a Max Holloway player, their advantage is the fact that they can just jab, jab, jab you for life and day. Oh, no, sir, bro. Come on. You've already thrown that way too many times. And you have to be able to fire back, but keep your counter short. And in open stance matchups as well, you gotta be really careful so you don't whiff and take big damage from those southpaw body kicks. Because if you're using Aldo in southpaw, that's extremely ugly, and you deserve to slip on a banana peel. So notice this guy, he's pressuring with the strikes, but he's just alternating from ground strike to straight strike, ground strike to straight strike. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna bait him in. Boom, there it is. That's all it is. It doesn't matter if it's a hook or an uppercut, whatever it is. If you simplify your striking in terms of the terms that you have to do it, and realize it's just round strike versus straight strike, it will help you a lot defensively, and that's something I'm going to get on in this on how to become a more technical player. It's a video that I'm working on myself. Oh, sound down. He's coming forward. Just out of range. Oh, he's trying to front kick. That's a startup animation for a front kick. Nope. Oh, and he quit. I don't know why people like to do this lunging front kick from 30 miles away. I don't understand why that's become a thing. I understand it later down in the fight if you think your opponent is flicking high guard or low guard. But against anybody like really good, they're going to make you pay for that. It doesn't matter what division you are, who you are. They're going to sidestep and they're going to hurt you, bro.
It's a bantamweight title fight between Jose.
Ooh, wow. Lots of points on you, bro. Devin the Dude. I think no, I haven't fought him before. Not on this account, I don't think. Maybe I have. Jimmy Rivera. Now, Jimmy Rivera, I remember I was talking not too long, a few days ago, in terms of my smoker showcase about like hidden gems or whatnot. You know, that terminology. Fuck. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Okay. It's not good. Jimmy, because of his perks and his grappling stats in general, shit. He's like basically a hidden gem in his division. He has good obliques. Fuck. I don't know if he has a submission from him. Oh shit. Okay. I see what we're dealing with here. Alright, so key thing. If you're Aldo and you're on your back, you have to limit your transitions. Because whenever you're on bottom, like to fucking undeniable fake that, okay? No rear naked choke attempt for you. I see that. Trying to get to back sitting. It's really good. You want to limit your movement, because Aldo, he's obviously capable of throwing up submissions off his back. He's done it before early in his career, but his general goal is to get up. And when you transition too much on bottom with guys like Aldo, even though he has good BJJ transitions and everything else, I'm gonna let him get that. He's not gonna get this the goal is to get up, so you have to use those windows of opportunity to get up and explode out, whether it be by faking a few times left and right, you know, kind of creating that space with your hips. Oh shit, hold up. Oh shh. Okay, this guy is good with the chokes ups. Let me not fuck around and find out. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay. So that's where the cardio stat comes into play. So everything striking related is going to tax Aldo significantly less than if you were to grapple with Aldo. I mean, where he's good at is the clinch strikes. He's good on top, obviously. As long as you control and okay, he does have to fucking come on. Oh Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, and he fucking chained it. Oh, this is not good. Shit. See, this you see in real life, this wouldn't even come close to getting this fucking far. Oh, I hate the progressions of the subs in this game. You're not fucking subbing. We're gonna stay on top here. We gotta land some damage. He hasn't landed too much damage. Good sub attempts, but we're gonna try to get some damage off. Although, like, he's just very methodical when he got on Font. When he got on Font, it was because Font tried taking him down again. Now, granted, to Font's credit, how he got that takedown, they scouted Aldo very well, because Aldo is very, very good defending double legs, single legs as well. So in this case, Font made it seem like he was going to go for a double leg, and then actually went into a single, and then went up to the back, kind of like the single leg bail. Think about that. You know, that thing that got kind of patched out real hard? That's what he did, and that's how he was able to score that takedown. Granted, wasn't able to control Aldo. But Font, after he felt Aldo's power, and I'm going to make this guy feel my power too, because I think I have an idea of how what this guy's trying to do. Trying to make me scared of his grappling or whatnot, but I ain't scared of shit. What you try to do, he felt all those power, and then he was just shooting from a little bit too far away, and he was getting punished. Okay. So you see right there, you see how he's opening up the hands now. Counter rear hook. Slip check hook used against Font. No. Okay, now you're judo tossing. That's cute. If I know you're going to take me down, you might get me down 1 or 2 times, but eventually I'll get the hang of the denials. It's going to... Nope. Okay. A broken clock is right twice a day. Next time you're not getting me down. But to this case, I noticed that this individual, Jimmy Rivera, he's opening up his striking now because, alright, I took this guy down, controlling for a good amount of time. For a glimpse, I believe it showed my highlights from the ground and pound I landed around the end. But we're going to try to look to get up from here. Maybe throw up a few submissions just to keep this guy honest. Fuck. I don't know. Bring it right back down. Okay, you see, this is smart. Very conservative. This is what Mendes tried to do to Aldo in their rematch in round 4. Although it wasn't this. I understood it because he couldn't really throw too much. Because he risked giving Aldo space. What he's going to do is to buy a little bit of time. See where his sub-defense is at. Alright, cool. We're just going to look to... That's going to be a little threat. And we should probably try... Oh, no. Try a little butterfly there. Let's try it. Push up on the hips. Alright, let's go. We're up. And Aldo, he's essentially tailor-made to beat wrestlers. Wrestlers like, oh my god, I meant to go for the fucking overhead. Go for the clinch. Sorry. Aldo also uses the clinch very well to diffuse pressure. Check that one. See if I can do this. Let me try to do something special. Boom, let's go. Yeah, let's slip into over under. Oh, sat him down. He's getting a little bit too happy there with the punches, brother. All that work for nothing. That slip into over under. No. I see you, bro. I see you. Oh my god. Okay, Desperado. No. Oh, this is freaking desperation. But Aldo, you usually that clinch. Watch the Munoz fight. Watch the Font fight. Watch even against Jan, he had a good amount of success with it as well. Once they started to get a little bit too close. Oh, you don't want me to take you down. I thought you'd be smart in that. And not let me hit you in your fucking head. But he would diffuse that pressure of Munoz whenever he got a little bit too comfortable, and then he would pivot around. You know, you don't want your opponent to get that return fire off on you. A lot of strikers, they tend to kind of take turns in the striking. So Aldo, being the strategic individual that he is, you know, he would fire, and he knows that guys are trying to either catch him at the end of his counters or right after he finishes a sequence. So he would frame off their head, he'll collide with an underhook. Well, there's just a lot of things you can just learn from watching Aldo. A lot of things. Now, do I think, can he beat Jan? I think he's capable, but I definitely would, we'll feel comfortable with a prayer circle, so hopefully he lands on the liver of Jan early. No, fuck out of here, bro. See, you were doing so good before when you weren't being predictable for your attempts. Now this is just reeking of desperation. And Aldo, it's good to just... No. Fuck off, bro. It's good to just control the space and make sure your opponent does not feel comfortable entering in that pocket range. I'm not gonna get flipped. Fuck that. Let's get my body. Yes, let's go.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike.
You can kind of just smell it. You gotta drop a like for that one. That's clean. That's clean work. Just weather the storm with the grappling. Chopped him a bit with the leg kicks, intercepting him a good amount of times with some good hard counters, worked the body efficiently. And when you get somebody against the cage, they will feel like they have to throw something back. Especially, that's not the place that you ever want to be in this game. I could have not asked for something much better than this. That's so good. That's so good. Could have yelled, but I can't yell right now. It kind of sucks. But no, it's a good thing we're in bantamweight now. Took some time. I was so tight. I had this Holloway fight that I just did, and not just did, but it was about 2 hours ago, and I was so pissed. I was looking back. I wanted to watch it again, and I don't have it. And that fight would have been perfect to use for a showcase, but we carry on in bantamweight.
Coming up next, it's a bantamweight championship
fight. Man, if this fight happens, you gotta. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I like Aldo was the man that got me into combat sports. You know, watching him fight Frankie Edgar was like something that made me pick my interest into combat sports. And then when my senior year of wrestling, which was my second year of wrestling, I looked up late bloomers in the sport, and Aljamain Sterling. You know, also like a minority. Oh, nice head kick. That started late in the sport and then has success, and he's one of the first few guys. So I've been watching him since I started wrestling, and to see Sterling has come as far as he has, yes, we know what happened in the Yan fight, but he's coming from a long way for somebody who started wrestling his sophomore year in high school. Doesn't come from a traditional striking background. Oh fucking Christ, that busted ass kick. This guy's fighting a lot like how Sterling kind of came out against Yan. So we got to use this to make an example. So Sterling, I was talking to him on Instagram, and he was saying like his recovery was a little bit off. And he came out a little bit too hard, and after the weight cut, he didn't do what he was supposed to do. And I'm inclined to believe that a little bit. Okay. Nah. Although I think as much as I love watching Sterling, I think Aldo is one of his harder matchups in the division, because it kind of goes back to what I was talking about a couple hours earlier. I was talking about how with Aldo, in order to set a specific pace on him, you have to have that level of durability, and Sterling did prove to be a bit durable. He was able to take a lot of what Yan gave to him up until the illegal knee, but you also have to have a certain skill set in order to make him pay. And Sterling, he's very good at mixing everything up, but he doesn't necessarily have that one punch or at one punch power. He can set it, and we saw against Yan like he faded, right? Now against Pedro Munoz, he did not fade. Right, against Jimmy Rivera, he did not fade. So who knows what we can see in a rematch with Sterling? And things change. And if he gets anybody's back, he's absolutely deadly. But Aldo, I think, is a really tough man, like just as tough as a matchup as Yan was for him. And whenever you have somebody that's coming at you very aggressive, right? Aldo neutralizes using what he did really effectively, which is neutralizing with single, efficient, harsh. Fuck, I was flicking down. I was holding down already. That's my fault. Fuck, I should have not given that up. Oh my god, I'm saying what's up. But Aldo, what he did against Font, he was landing efficient one-shot counters, right? Wasn't fishing for it. Still built off of his feints to land his kicks, to land shots to the body. Wasn't just camping on one thing and we're out. And when he landed hard. And fundamentally, Aldo and Yan are like two of the best guys in the division, boxing-wise, Muay Thai-wise, kickboxing-wise in general. They're the top two, I feel like, when it comes to like working in the pocket and everything. TJ, he's another guy. His kickboxing, I think, is better than his boxing because his kicks supplement his boxing. But Aldo's almost freaking unkickable for the most part, right? He's almost freaking unkickable. The man checks almost everything. So the way this guy's starting out, I'm just going to keep catching him. One way that Jan was having a lot of success with Sterling is that he was working a lot to the body. I feel like people forget about that. That Jan was working a lot of good body kicks. Aldo also was using the lead body kick early in the fight against Font, which is something very nice to see, like, you know, adding wrinkles to his game. I love doing that pull back cross lead body hook. Aldo did that to Marlon Bear, and it was so fucking good. You know, pressure with distance, and once you force your opponent to start overthrowing, you want to catch them almost as if, like, when you see them overthrowing, right? I feel like this guy's doing right now. Just think of it as like you getting hit while you're in the middle of breathing, and that's what's gonna take that little extra sap of stamina out from your opponent. So, being that I'm fighting with no HUD right now, no. That I'm fighting with fighting with no HUD right now. There's a certain amount of seconds that it generally takes for the stamina to recover after commit to a certain action. So, like, and you can just usually kind of tell by the body language of the fighter if they've thrown a little bit too much, if it's one of the harder ones. So trying to just be efficient with Aldo. It's all about efficiency. The best type of Aldo is an efficient Aldo. That one hurt his body real good. I'm going to be aware of that uppercut counter because everybody can throw that real hard and get comfortable with our kicks. Okay. I remember when Aldo threw that. He gets on Munoz. Oh. 1, 2. Delayed the 3 and then the leg. Jesus Christ. The leg kick.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Which reminds me, you know, we got a card coming up. I got like 10 showcases. I'm not playing with y'all. I got like 10 showcases coming up. For this UFC 269 card. And then for some fucking reason, they're disrespecting Dominic Cruz. Oh, rocked. I wish he would have shot. I'm surprised he didn't fucking shoot. No, buddy. But they got Dominic Cruz and Pedro Munoz in the fucking prelims, bro. It's fucking disrespectful as shit. I mean, and they got Sean O'Malley versus Relin Pavia. And I understand. Let's be smart with the exchanges here. But, what the fuck? That kick is so fucking broken. Oh, he's just fishing for it. Yeah, this guy's mentally folding. Mentally fucking folding, bro. But, I just find that extremely disrespectful, especially to those guys who are very, very legitimate fighters, solid in the bantamweight division. They deserve to be on that main event slot, and I really hope something happens so they can get there, because it's just not fair. But yeah, we're decimating Sterling here, much to my chagrin. And and he's gone. Fought a weirdo Jan, and I'm debating if I should even use that for the showcase anymore. Of course, like, you know, Jan is very popular in this division. It was cool to fight a Sterling, though. Fought a Sterling. Fought a Sean O'Malley, but he wasn't too good. He was very spazzy. But now other Jan, he was weird. He was like backing up, holding low block, throwing switch kicks, spinning and stuff. And I put him in crucifix eventually later in the fight and finished him there, but I don't know if that's something worth showing. Not too sure. Let's focus on this guy now. Ooh. Okay, so you see this guy's body language right now with his Jan. He's trying to meet me with something every single time that I close distance, so I don't feel comfortable. And this is something that good players do very well. And he's just alternating from, again, straight strike to round strike, going from the body to the head. With Aldo, he has very good footwork, so I'm just gonna keep throwing my feints. Throwing that pull back knee. Oof. Don't want to be here, don't want to be here, don't want to be here. I'm trying to draw him out, maybe try to lunge. Oh, fuck. I did not expect that. Fuck. Okay, you're good, you're good. Good. That body jab of Aldo, it being level 3 makes it really good as a good lead. Especially good as a combo if you want to play it safe to draw out reactions from your opponent. Notice this guy, he's constantly preemptively slipping against me now.
have landed for Piotr Jan.
I'm not going to take every single opportunity that opens up because remember, Jan has a little bit more cardio than Aldo. He's dope. He went to the body. He's probably going to go to that next time. Trying to set me up for a head kick. I know how the game works.
That can't feel good.
Let's go for a takedown. Good old body locks. If you want to see Aldo using his takedowns in action, watch I believe his Shoto fight. Was it Shoto something? It was something. But also, I'm not gonna here. But his fight against Chang Sung Jung, he was hitting these ill-ass body lock takedowns, shooting to double into the body lock. Really clean work. So what we gotta do here with Aldo, you gotta break your opponent's rhythm. Break your own rhythm so he can't time you on the way in. Make them feel like you're there and then you're not there. Okay. He knows about trying to slip the cross after the lead front kick. Noted. And then just switching up timing just like that. All of a sudden, cool. He threw like a rear leg kick into a rear knee against Jan, and I wish he could do that in this game. But then grant him how most of the community plays. I don't know if I want everybody being able to do that, so maybe I'll take that back.
This guy is landing this kick with so much force.
This guy's trying to read me. Yeah, just
continuing to work the body to great effect.
No, just keeping it short.
And he landed the right hand there.
Big punch lands over the top.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Ah, man. I just got interfered by a cough. Fuck. I'm pretty sure I held high block there, but whatever. Ah, that was bad. Jesus. One thing I hate, I feel like sometimes I press the buttons a little bit faster than my hands or the game can understand what I'm trying to do. Because sometimes I'm legit just trying to feint out my rear hook and then the game will still throw it. Let me know if you guys also have that set issue, because that hurt him. Oh, that hurt him. So, let me stop talking about my dilemmas. Let me educate you on what I see. So, when you see that head shake after a shot, and I'm talking about a significant shake, that means their head health is hit about 50% or 40%. After playing with HUD so many times, I figured out that's like the huge cue. Especially if you have the controller vibration on, that's a big cue. So that's when you can kind of tee off if you want to look for a knockdown or you just want to intercept, plant, and rip. They'll take that for you. The orthodox. And just being able to disengage, check that one. Disengaging with Aldo and just taking the fight on my terms. Very, very key. I also don't get too concerned if somebody's kicking me with Aldo, because for they can land 3-4 kicks and I just check one with Aldo because of the steel check spurt. It's worth like 4 of their kicks to the damage it does. That shook his head. His head off is low and he keeps engaging. He's trying to recover right now. Let's go forward. He's walking into it every single time too. Playing the distance game.
There
we go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. Fuck. Yes. That's what I need for Aldo to do to beat Jan. Assuming Aldo gets past TJ Dillashaw, that is who he called out after defeating Rob Font. I mean, I really hope he can just like get a nice clean shot. That's so cool. Clean shots delivered, take out Jan early. Don't have to worry about this Terminator in rounds 4 and 5, and then just ride off to the sunset with the title in his hands. But let me check the time. Okay. That's going to be the last fight, for sure. That's going to have to be the last fight. I like the way that ended. Overall, I'm a huge Aldo fan. Everybody who's followed me on my channel knows this. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the showcase, enjoyed the way that I used to emulate Aldo, his defensive weapons, his offensive weapons, the way that he reacts, the way he controls his space, the feints used. You know, do a little bit of film study. You're going to see that I ain't talking no bullshit. But hopefully, y'all Enjoy the showcase. Drop a like, share, subscribe if you already haven't. And again, I appreciate all your support. You guys rock. Number 17, I'm out of here.